Well, we remember last year something happened with the Dangote oil. Dangote, the rich man, of course, he has a refinery, one of the biggest refinery in Africa, and some of his oil were refused, were actually rejected in Europe last year, late last year, because they said it contains sulfur, high sulfur content. So the question is, was it just a rejection by mere saying that it is dirty oil, or was it out of something else that we are not aware of? Of course, we know that the European Union, they import a lot of oil from India, from Dubai, and from Saudi. But the fact that this oil was coming from Africa, specifically Nigeria, it was something else. Of course, you realize that Africa trying to export some of their product to Europe, we've always had these, these criteria, these limitations, these restrictions and policies. Even how you grow your coffee is very important to them, which is quite good sometimes. But again, these restrictions do not apply to other countries that they're doing trade with. It simply boils down to aspect of respect towards Africa, respect towards our sovereignty. And of course, Dangote coming into the market was a new seller who is coming into the market to join the cartels of the oil industry. And of course, it wasn't going to be easy. Even in Nigeria himself, Dangote had to fight the national oil of Nigeria that had actually put a lot of barriers for him to even operate. Even getting a license was difficult for him in Nigeria. Selling fuel to the national oil company was even a problem in Nigeria. But then you understand the oil industry is full of cartels. You hear the oil cartels and the OPEC countries and the who and who's in the countries in these organizations. So that's the reason maybe Dangote has really been finding it very difficult, despite building one of the biggest refineries in Africa, and that was in Nigeria.